I'm Pam Gregory, astrologer, and I'm going to be talking about the full moon that's coming up for us on the 10th of August at 1802 of Aquarius. This is a very powerful full moon. It's actually a supermoon, which I'm going to be talking about in a moment. But just as backdrop to this, all through August, we've had a lot of planets in fixed signs. We've got the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter in Leo, and we have Mars and Saturn in Scorpio. And on the 12th of August, Venus will also move into Leo. So a lot of planets in fixed signs. And what that means is that gives us a lot of determination and tenacity and grit to stick to the course and achieve our goals and not give in till the job's done. But fixity can have quite a lot of challenge to it as well, that I'll be coming back to later in the video. So this full moon is a supermoon. It's one of 5 this year. And what that means is that it's occurring when the moon is at a very close point to the Earth. And they always exert a much stronger gravitational and electromagnetic pull on the Earth and its tides, but also on us, on our physical bodies and our auras, our electromagnetic fields. So for some people, they notice it as kind of feeling slightly out of sorts or aches and pains as their own personal aura catches up with these changes in the Earth's field. But for other people, it can be amazing. They can have awakenings of kinds, they can get downloads of information or have superconscious perceptions. It can be very, very exciting. And the people who will notice this full moon most are people born any year between the 5th and the 10th of February, the 7th to the 12th of May, the 8th to the 14th of August, or the 8th to the 14th of November. So when we have a full moon, it always means that the sun and the moon are opposite each other in the heavens. So this time around, the sun is in Leo, which is to do with play and creativity and having a good time, laughter. But it's very much about big heart energy. It's about love. And so if you're in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship, this can be a very nice time. The moon is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is always about our individuality, who we really are. But in a bigger way, it's about humanitarianism. It's about acting as a community. What can we do to help the common good? And how can we build a better vision for a better world? And given what's been happening in the world recently, that seems very appropriate. Now, this full moon has quite a strong message, together with the planets in fixed signs, which I've mentioned, of really questioning our long-standing patterns, taking a hard look at our long-standing ways of being. We have a very long-running aspect in the sky right now, a square between Uranus and Pluto, which is running for about 3 years. And one of the main messages of that is breaking down old ways of being and feeling. So this full moon really amplifies that too, because it's square to Saturn. And Saturn is in Scorpio. Now, Saturn always likes to keep the status quo, keep things as they are, hunker down. We've always done it this way. And Scorpio is about deep-rooted emotional patterns. In addition to that, to reinforce this theme, during the full moon we have Uranus, planet of the new, in irritating aspect to Saturn. It's 150 degree. It's like grit in the oyster that eventually turns into a beautiful pearl. So it sort of nags at Saturn, if you like, to change. So Uranus is, as I say, it's the planet of the new. It's very much about individual self-expression. Again, it's like the moon in Aquarius. Individual, who are you really as an individual? Do you dare take a risk? Do you dare doing something different, feeling something different, stopping those old patterns? Whereas Saturn will be the resistance and want to hang on to what has always been. So that's going to be our challenge. That's very much globally and individually what we're looking at the moment. Now, full moons are always cycles of completion. So what's completing for you? What old emotional pattern that's no longer serving you has had its time now? And where does Aquarius fall in your chart? because that is where the new cycle can begin for you. Thank you.